Um, anyways, so yeah, I just wanted to check before I sort of do the opening story kind of line. Um, have you done any? Have you done a shop online recently for groceries or used a list? I'm just trying to figure out which would be the best kind of story to go with.
Probably grocery list. It's been a while since I've done a
Groceries?
done an online shop. Yeah.
Yeah, same. Okay. Okay, so let's start. Could you tell me about the last time you used a grocery list to shop in store? And I'm assuming you would be shopping in store, but yeah,
Yep, that's the one. Um,
yeah,
yeah, so it would have been about 2 weeks ago. Last week
right,
we done HelloFresh, but prior to that we've been shopping for ourselves. Um,
okay, right.
so the way we do it is we have an app called Recipe Keeper where we keep all of
Oh, okay,
our recipes in, and then
right.
we'll pick which recipes we want to do for the week. We add
Oh,
them onto the day that we'll be cooking them, and
right,
then once we have the whole week uh, fleshed out, we press a button and that adds all of the ingredients to the shopping list. Um,
wow,
that's
okay,
all in the app. And throughout the week, we're also, if we run out of toothpaste, we'll chuck toothpaste onto the shopping list as well. It's all this one
right.
list that's shared
So
between myself and my
yeah,
wife.
okay. Oh yeah, so same for me. 2 weeks ago, when you were shopping with this list, whereabouts were you and who were you with?
So would have just been on my own.
Yeah,
So we both sort of individually pick the meals we want to cook for the week,
right,
and then we'll get together and once we've built the shopping list, we'll look at it and figure out what items we already have. What are pantry staples, olive oil, salt, all that usual stuff.
right. Okay,
And then that's when one of us will go to the supermarket.
right. And so whereabouts were you when you were shopping in store with this app list?
So it was Woolworths Green Lane that we went to do our shop with.
Right. Okay. And so when you were shopping at Woolworths Green Lane with your recipe app, um, and you said you'd pick some recipes on this occasion, had you done that? Had you used that recipe app?
We did, yeah.
Right. And which recipes did you pick on this occasion?
Ooh, I can check that for you.
Right.
Stand by. I can read out the list if you want.
Oh yeah, yeah, go for it. Yeah.
On Monday, it was a French lentil salad. I think that was a New York Times recipe that we were trying for the first time. Tuesday was
Okay.
creamy white bean and spinach quesadillas.
Right.
Wednesday was skillet gnocchi with miso butter and asparagus.
Right.
Thursday was a Monterey chicken skillet. And Friday was roasted cauliflower taco bowls with cilantro lime ranch.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Cool. So on this occasion, when you're shopping in Woolworths, you're cooking up. You've got all those recipes lined up. Um, what would you do next? What did you do next when you're in the store and you've walked in?
Yep. So thankfully, this app sort of automatically sorts the ingredients into categories. So your fruit and veggies are already at the top of the list.
Right.
So when we walk in, we're in the fruit and veggie section. We're just sort of scanning through that top section of the list. That's all fruit and veggies. My cat is a bit unhappy in the background. You might be able to hear it.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, so we are just, you know,
No
um,
worries.
yeah. So we just look through the fruit and veggie section and sort of look around and pick whatever is closest and slowly tick items off the list.
Okay, that's great. So you're working through your list of recipes and vegetables, ticking stuff off the list. Um, what's your next step in that kind of process in your process as you walk through the store?
Yeah. So once we're through the fruit and veg section, we've ticked everything off. We'll just be going down the aisles, sort of skipping aisles if there's nothing we need in them, and just
Right.
slowly getting through the supermarket, ticking things off the list.
Checking off the list. And so, as you're slowly ticking things off the list, um, how how do you know which recipe it's making, or with the app? So on this app, with the list you've got, um, do you know what recipe it's tied to?
So it will usually say underneath which recipe it's tied to. Every once in a while, we won't be using the app and we'll just be adding items to the list manually. In that case, it won't be tied to a particular recipe. Or
Right,
sometimes items, for example, onions, there's going to be multiple recipes that have onions. And in that case, it won't tell you which thing it's for because it's for multiple recipes.
right, okay. And on this occasion, you said you usually sort of, I think, tie it to a recipe. Were you tying these this ingredients to a recipe? Yeah,
I think 4 out of the 5 meals that we made were from recipes that were in Recipe Keeper. That lentil salad, I think I just manually added items into the shopping list.
right. So using Recipe Keeper, going through the store, and it sorted it. And is it Recipe Keeper that sorted it by order for the store layout, or is
Yes,
it a
it
different?
does.
Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. And then so you've got through your list, checked everything off. Um, what is that sort of the end of the process, or what did you do next?
Yeah, I mean, once we get to the end of the supermarket, there's normally 1 or 2 items that we've missed and have to go back and find where
Right.
they are in the aisles that we've already walked past. But and once we're done with that, everything's ticked off and we go to checkout.
Okay, cool. Um, yeah, great. So, um, was there anything like that was difficult about that experience, or that you found?
Um,
I
only
mean,
difficulty is that it obviously decides on its own which category each item goes into, and sometimes it
right,
doesn't get it quite right. So, for
right,
example, what's an example? If you have a can of peaches, that might be in the fresh fruit and groceries, fresh fruit and veggies section, then it should be in the canned
right,
goods section or stuff like that. I would
right.
say that's the main one.
And and as you're walking through the store, sometimes they're not in the right section. Do you need to sort of what do you do to sort of correct that in that? What did you do to correct that on this occasion?
If something's in the wrong section, so take the canned peaches, we'll get to the end of the fresh fruit and veggie section. That one will still be unticked, and we just need to keep that in mind as we go through the rest of the aisles.
Right. So after you've checked all those things off and you're paying for it, and you've tried to capture all you've maybe missed a few things. Um, did you manage to buy when you got home? Did you manage to prepare all those meals with all the items you've got? Or yeah, cool. Okay. And so during the week and also with the app, does anyone else help you with building that list?
No, just me and my wife. We'll
Oh, just
add
you and your
things as we
wife.
go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Okay. I think I meant your wife, but as well. But yeah. And cool. Okay. Um, that's an awesome little story. Thanks for that. That's really good feedback. I really appreciate. And uh, I've got a dog barking now, cat versus dog.
Yep.
But yeah, really thanks for your time, Tommy. That's
Cool.
really awesome. Yeah, thank you.
All good. No
Cool.
worries. All right.
Have a good
See you,
Easter.
Jake.
Yeah. See ya. Bye.